Yo, what's going on, guys? Oz here. This is a 203 kill gameplay on the map Meltdown, and I'm playing with a team. Big shout out to my team, because if you guys have been following my live stream, you guys know how hard I've worked to try to teach people, the proper ways to set up and the proper setup that I want them at. And finally, I was able to get a team together. I'm actually playing with some other YouTubers here. I'm playing with the homie Cold Sided Pillow. I got an Amp Zoom in here. I got a couple other dudes and a lot of my regulars that I always play with, during my live streams or in my support parties and whatnot, and they really helped a lot. I'm not gonna lie at all. Without them, this gameplay would not exist. And I've always said that, to really maximize your ability as a player and make you shine the way that you could shine, is just to have a good supporting cast around you. The better your team, the better you're gonna play to your potential. And it's always like that. Even if you're just playing kill confirm with your buddies and you're playing 6v6. Obviously, when you play solo, you're not going to get those 50-2 gameplays, that you do playing with your friends, doing it solo very often. When you play with your friends, you guys got VSATs up and you just beast it up. And that's how it goes in Call of Duty. Like when you see a lot of these full party games, it's not so. There's a lot of. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of skill involved in doing this. By all means, you got to have a crap ton of spawn knowledge. You have to have amazing gun skill, and you have to know how the spawns work. You have to know the spawn influencers. So when you run another side, you know exactly where they're going to be. And those are things that you have to have memorized. And then on top of that, you just have to outplay your opponent. And this is a pretty good lobby as far as opponents go. But these guys definitely are shooting back. I mean, I take 12 deaths in this game. And the crazy thing about that, guys, is I went back and counted it. In this gameplay, I earned 10 escort drones. But while I've had a VSAT up and while I've had an escort drone up, I died off of 5 sets of dogs. And I died off of 7 sets of swarm. You know what's crazy about this gameplay? 203 kills. Guess how many swarms I was able to get? 2. 2 sets of swarms, 5 sets of dogs, 10 sets of escort drones. Now, I got 203 kills. That means my gunplay was really going to work here. But you do the math. Swarm average is what, 10 to 15 kills? If I die off of 7 swarms, I just missed out on about 105 kills. I also died off of 4 sets of dogs, and I don't really count it because one set of escorts were where I wasn't able to call them in. So that 10th one, I only counted as 9. But anyways, that's about 30 kills from dogs I'm missing. That's about 135 kills I'm missing out of this gameplay because I died with a VSAT up and an escort drone out. So as much as I love this gameplay, I think this is definitely my best gameplay by far. It could have been so much more. I definitely think a 300 is possible. I'm not saying I will ever get that, but it's definitely possible if I were to play the way that I'm playing here and just be in the zone, because I just had my mental zone locked down. I had my game on point, and then my teammates also had their game on point, and it just happened to be that magic lobby. So, maybe one of these days I might hit another 250. I actually broke my record. This isn't my highest amount of kills. I actually broke the record for, my personal record for highest amount of kills in my live stream today. I dropped a 208 live, and that was on raid using the MTAR. So if you guys are watching my stream, you guys know, it was a pretty dang good game that I had there as well. So this one here is no longer my highest. I've had 200 pluses now. I might go for some more. I'm also going to start trying to go for more of the non-lethal gameplays. I got a good response from that. A lot of you guys like to see me just beast up in the spawn. But this is pretty dang crazy. When all goes well and you got swarms out, you got dogs out, it's just nuts. I'm actually kind of lucky that I didn't really have too many swarms, because I did die off. Here's how I died off my kill streaks. I died 1 off dogs just from getting shot. I got tomahawked off another dog. I got smawed off a swarm in the first round. I had my swarm kill me off an escort drone. I was 1 kill off an escort drone in the second round. Swarm kills me. That was my second swarm. It's crazy. Like, both swarms that I called in killed me off of streaks. And then I got killed off a swarm at the end because I just got shot. I got outplayed. So, pretty dang crazy. Something I want to talk about is, how you guys can get better at Call of Duty. I know you guys see, like, the full party gameplays, and you probably say, oh, I could do that if I had a constant VSAT. That may be true. Maybe you're just that fucking good. But a lot of people underestimate how hard it is to do this type of gameplay, which is why, you see some 200 pluses nowadays. But it's only from a select few people. You don't see everybody on YouTube dropping 200s, and there's a reason for that. It takes a high level of coordination and planning, and also skills. But to get better at Call of Duty, you definitely have to start with your map knowledge. That's the one thing that really has upped my game a lot. Since the start of the game, I've been working on, the spawns. I memorized all the spawns. I memorized all the spawn influencers. So I know if I have a teammate running somewhere and my team's shifting a certain direction, I know where to expect the enemy. I'll be set up, on my way to cutting off the enemy before he's even spawned in. And that's, like I said, that's been one of the biggest things that's helped my game. So definitely work on your map knowledge, work on your spawn knowledge. You also want, it's not really necessary because of, the way the guns spray. Like, you just hold the trigger down. But try to work on your gun skill. Work on not holding the trigger down when you shoot. Try bursting, shooting just enough to kill the enemy. Like, you see me do it a lot in this gameplay. I do spray sometimes, but I shoot 5 bullets at a time, and I'm just on point accurate with the first shot. And once I see that they're dead, I stop firing. And ammo conservation, that's another big thing that people should work on. If you're new to the game, the best way to do it is just work on your map knowledge. That's the difference between you and a good player. And the difference between a good and great player and an elite player is that map knowledge. So definitely work on your aim, work on your map knowledge, and then also work on your spawn knowledge. Those 3 things are the key to getting better at Call of Duty. No matter what anybody says, if you nail those 3 things down, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. But hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. My first 200 kill game, 203 kills on Meltdown. I'm out, y'all. Bacon is God. Peace.